Ever feel like no matter how hard you work, your bank account just doesn't grow? You put in the hours, you show up every day, but somehow, the numbers don't add up. You're not alone. Millions of Americans feel exactly the same. We grow up being told that if you just work hard, save a little, and follow the rules, you'll be fine. But here's the truth. That advice doesn't always match reality. The system makes it almost impossible to win if you don't change your habits. The scary part, it's not just the big things like student loans or high housing prices keeping you broke. It's the small, everyday money habits, the little leaks you don't even notice that slowly drain your future. Think about it. The stress of not being able to cover an emergency. The guilt of swiping your credit card, even when you know you shouldn't. The anxiety when bills start stacking up faster than your paycheck. And here's the danger. If you keep these habits, it's not just about being broke today. It means being trapped tomorrow, next year, and maybe even for decades. Doing nothing is the most expensive choice you can make. So if you've ever wondered why your money never seems to grow, stay tuned. Because in this video, we're going to break down the 7 dumb money habits that are secretly keeping you poor. What if I told you that it's not Wall Street or billionaires keeping you poor, it's actually your own daily money habits? Hey everyone, I'm Sam, your guide to smarter money decisions. And welcome back to Sam the Finance channel, where smart money moves start here. If you're tired of feeling stuck financially, hit that subscribe button so you don't miss future videos. Quick note, this video is for educational purposes only, not personal financial advice. Today, I'm breaking down 7 dumb money habits that are quietly draining your wallet and how to break them before they break you. Stick with me until the end. You'll see exactly which habits you need to cut out starting today. Most Americans think living paycheck to paycheck is just a normal life. But the truth is, it's financial quicksand, slowly pulling you deeper the longer you stay in it. What feels normal is actually keeping you stuck. Here's the shocking reality. 63% of Americans can't even cover a $500 emergency. That means one car repair or medical bill could completely throw their lives off track. That's not stability, that's living on the edge. Imagine this instead: your car breaks down, and you don't panic because you've got savings. You can breathe, handle it calmly, and move on with life. That's the peace of having a cushion. You might think, I'll save when I make more. But here's the hard truth: if you don't manage $3,000 a month, you won't magically manage $5,000. More money just means bigger leaks if your habits don't change. Think of it like this: trying to save without fixing your habits is like pouring water into a leaky bucket. No matter how much you pour, it will never fill. The leaks have to be fixed first. The solution is simple: start small. Save just $50, $100 from each paycheck into a separate emergency fund. Over time, those small steps build real financial freedom. Dumb habit number 2. Depending on credit cards like free money. We swipe without thinking, and the debt quietly piles up behind us. It feels harmless until the bill arrives. Debt is modern-day slavery, but it wears a friendly mask. Instead of chains, it comes in the form of swipes, points, and rewards, but the cost is hidden: your freedom. The average American family carries around $7,000 in credit card debt. With interest, that's like a mountain that grows taller every month. No wonder so many people feel stuck. Imagine a life where every card swipe is paid off in full, every single month. No stress, no late fees, no sleepless nights, just freedom and peace of mind. But society normalizes debt. People pay interest on groceries they ate months ago, and nobody even blinks. That's insanity hiding in plain sight. The way out is simple: use debit for daily spending, pay off balances weekly, and build a small emergency fund. That's how you escape the credit card trap and take back control. Here's dumb habit number 3. Subscription creep. It's when small monthly charges silently pile up without you even noticing. Before you know it, those little numbers start eating away at your paycheck. The average American spends over $100 a month just on subscriptions. That's money for streaming, apps, gyms, and memberships often forgotten. Imagine if half of that went straight into investments instead. Just redirecting half, around $100 a month, can change everything. Over a year, that's $1,000 to $100 saved and invested. Over time, it can grow into thousands of dollars working for your future. The danger is we tell ourselves, it's only $10 here, $15 there. But when multiplied across a whole year, it adds up to hundreds. That small leak can sink a big ship. It's like termites slowly eating away at the foundation of your finances. You don't notice the damage at first, but over time, it can collapse everything you've worked hard to build. The fix is simple: every 3 months, audit your subscriptions. Cancel what you don't use and combine the ones you actually need. That way, your money serves you instead of quietly draining away. Here's the trap. You start earning more money, but somehow you still feel broke. Every raise seems to disappear as quickly as it comes in. That's what happens when lifestyle inflation takes over. You get a $5,000 raise, and suddenly you're upgrading to a more expensive apartment. You lease a fancier car. Maybe even swipe the card a little more often. Before you know it, the raise is gone. And your bank account looks the same as before. Society tells you, treat yourself. You deserve it. And yes, treating yourself is nice. But what you really deserve is freedom, not endless bills. It's like running on a treadmill. You're working harder and sweating more, but you're still stuck in the same place. More effort, no progress. Imagine if instead, you kept half of every raise. Your lifestyle would grow slowly, but your wealth would grow fast. That's how you actually give yourself a raise. The truth is, upgrading your life too fast keeps you stuck in the same cycle. But banking half your raise means every step forward actually moves you ahead. That's the difference between feeling rich and truly becoming rich. Too many people put off saving for retirement, thinking they'll deal with it later. But later sneaks up faster than you imagine. The truth is, future poverty is preventable if you start today. Imagine this: if you start saving just $200 a month at 25, you could retire a millionaire. But wait until 40. You'll end up with less than half. Time multiplies your money. Now picture your future self, retiring comfortably, traveling the world, helping your kids. That's the reward for starting now, not stressing over rent when you're 70. The problem is, society keeps selling us the idea of living only for today. But tomorrow always comes and it's more expensive than we think. Think of it like planting a tree. The best time to do it was 20 years ago. The second best time right now. So here's the solution. Start small. Use your employer's retirement plan or open an IRA. Even if it's just $50 a month. It's the seed that grows into your financial freedom. Here's dumb habit number 6. Spending without a plan. When you spend blindly, it's like throwing your money into the wind. No matter how much you make, it will disappear fast. Most people think they know what they spend, but studies show we underestimate by almost 30%. That's like thinking you're driving a short trip, but your fuel runs out halfway. The truth is we're spending way more than we realize. Now, imagine the opposite. You know exactly where your money goes, and at the end of the month you still have some left. That's not restriction, that's real freedom. Here's the big myth. People think budgets mean restriction, but in reality, no budget means no control, and no control means no freedom. Think of it like driving cross-country without a GPS. You'll get lost, waste time, and spend way more than you planned. A budget is simply your roadmap. The solution doesn't have to be complicated. Try the simple 50-30-20 rule: needs, wants, savings. Track your money weekly, not every single day. Here's dumb money habit number 7. Keeping up with the Joneses. It's when you spend money just to look like you're doing well instead of actually building wealth. On the outside, it looks glamorous, but inside, it's draining. Studies show that people living in richer neighborhoods often take on more debt just to fit in. Instead of focusing on their own journey, they chase appearances. It's like running on a treadmill, working hard but going nowhere. The problem is, comparison tricks us into spending on things we don't even care about. We end up buying what impresses others, not what brings us joy. That's a fast track to stress, not freedom. Social media makes this even worse. We see luxury vacations, fancy cars, and designer clothes, but what we don't see are the credit card bills. Hiding behind those posts, the highlight reel hides the struggle. But imagine this instead: buying only what you truly love, not what others expect. That kind of freedom feels lighter, happier, and more authentic. Wealth isn't about showing off, it's about peace of mind. So here's the solution. Set your financial goals based on your values, not your neighbor's driveway. True success is building wealth quietly, not trying to prove it loudly. At the end of the day, freedom beats flexing every time. So there you have it: 7 dumb money habits. Paycheck-to-paycheck living, credit card dependence, subscription creep, lifestyle inflation, ignoring retirement, no budget, and keeping up with the Joneses. If you can break even 2 or 3 of these, you'll feel financial freedom faster than you think. If this hit home, do me a favor, hit that like button, subscribe to Send the Finance channel, and share this with someone who needs it. Drop a comment below: which of these habits are you guilty of? Let's be honest and help each other out. Remember, smart money moves start here. Thanks for spending time with me today. Until next time, take care of your money and it'll take care of you.